In line with the theme of our meeting, Sara's speech is titled, New Beginnings, a Glass Half Full. It is a heartfelt tribute to a friend who embraces a positive approach to life and a new beginning despite a tragic twist on life as he knew it. Please help me welcome Sara Conte.
I'd like to dedicate my speech tonight to my friend Tom Magnuson, who is celebrating his 40th birthday. The theme of tonight's meeting is new beginnings and fresh starts. I'd like to share with you the story of a new beginning filled with the power of positivity, determination, and faith. When you look at this picture, is the glass half empty or is it half full? Is your own life full or is it half empty? Recently, I witnessed the best example of a life half full from my friend Tom Magnuson. Tom's life is full of love from family and friends, full of hope for an even better tomorrow, and full of inspiration to all those around him. The half empty part is that he is paralyzed recently and he may never walk again. Tom was paralyzed last summer when he was out walking with his young son, Scott. There was no accident. There was no dramatic car crash or fall or family history. There were no warning signs at all. There was something on his spine that may have been there since birth that, like a bolt of lightning, came down and changed his life forever. Tom can't walk, and he doesn't have full mobility of his right hand. He's in pain every day. But you never hear him complain, and he finds joy in every day of life. I recently returned from a weekend with the Magnusons in Boise, and Tom totally inspired me with his positivity and his can-do attitude, and I wondered how he does it. On reflection, I narrowed it down to 3 things: his determination, his unrelenting optimism, and his faith. I first met Tom about 20 years ago when he was dating my friend Tammy. Tammy's my very best friend from high school. I knew he had to be pretty great to keep up with Tammy, and he was, always cracking jokes and moving from one outdoor adventure to the other. I'll never forget it when he came over to my house one day with a big briefcase, brick of a thing. It was the new thing, it was a cell phone. This little invention turned into Tom's career, and he stuck with it over the years. Quitting his job after paralysis was not an option for Tom. He started out miles ahead of the typical patient and resolved from day one to get through rehab and resume his life. There was no poor me. It was always, okay, what can I do next? Through his determination, Tom willed himself back to work, back to living at home, back to sleeping upstairs next to his wife and down the hall from his young boys, Scott and Blake. In addition to determination, Tom brings optimism and positivity with him wherever he goes. The first time I spoke with him after paralysis is typical of his glass half full approach to life. We were supposed to be meeting for a 4th of July weekend at Black Butte Ranch with our families. Instead, Tom was in the hospital recovering from back surgery. I got on the phone and spoke with Tammy and shed a few tears, and then Tom got on and he said, well, Sara, next time we get together, I'll just have to sit and talk and have a really good conversation. And that was Tom, already adjusting his definition of fun. How your kids turn out is often a direct reflection of the parent. And Tom's sons directly reflect his optimism. Tom used to go play ball almost every lunch with his sons at school and their friends. When Tom was still in rehab, his son was thinking about his dad coming down to play ball with him, and all of a sudden he stopped and he said, "Oh, well, I guess my dad isn't going to be playing, but I can't wait for him to be on the sidelines. So cool, the only dad in a wheelchair." In addition to determination and optimism, Tom's secret to a full life is faith. Faith in God, faith that he's alive to make a difference, and faith that good things come to good people. Those good things may come in ugly packages, but if you look for the beauty in every day of life, you'll find it, and your glass will always be half full. 3 cheers to Tom Magnuson for inspirational fresh starts.